Hello and welcome back to the TheCraftBox. My name is Brent and today we are doing some things and stuff. We're doing some big crafting things and mobs and that sort of thing. Hi Rose, hi Ducks, hi it goes by Jay. Welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. So I'm just changing the chat box a little bit. Because it was like very large. And then now it's very small, so just trying to find like a good medium in between. But yeah, I don't stream on Twitch anymore, just to put that out there. I only stream here. So yeah, just find me here and my second channel. Those are the only places I am currently, and also on Twitter, but that's the thing. Anyway, today we are doing some massive crafting stuff. If we head over to the guild house, which is this way, we've done a little bit of work since yesterday. We currently have Rattlebone's feet, very important. A world gate, which was here yesterday. We have a hatchmaking kiosk, which is the hatchmaking kiosk for the whole spiral. So instead of going to the pet pavilion, you can just use this one. And we've also got a team up kiosk in here as well. So if you want to find some teams, you can do that here. And we've kind of laid out a little bit of a kind of plan of sort of the color scheme that we're going for. So yeah, we're going for orange. Kind of. Orange we think is the best because most of the green has kind of not great colors. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. If you want to donate anything, you can. But we also in the house currently have Tapestry to Nightside and also Whirly-Burly, which we can't actually put up anywhere because we need some castle blocks or something. But I want to figure out which tapestries you would like in the guild house. We have a very harsh limit of only 50 items. We're already using 20, so it's not great. I wish they could expand that. That would be very cool because it's such a massive house. Having it at 50 is very sad. But I want to know what do we think we need? What tapestries do you think you would want in the guild house? Because I will craft some. Today for that. And I'm thinking we should probably have at least one to the... Where the heck is it? Where's the bazaar? There we go. Tapestry to the bazaar. Feel like that would be an important one to have. Do we want one to, like, main hubs of worlds? Because we could do that as well. Possibly. Just throwing that out there. I don't know. Or do we want just, like, complete utility ones? Like, bazaar, library, commons, etc. What are we thinking? What are the thoughts? You can't get over these weird conversations lately in group text. Oh my gosh. What weird conversations are you having? Jeez. I love these Avalon trees. To me, they're just so funny because they're just so square. It's so funny. It's not funny. This one group I was in had a debate over whether or not extremities coming from one's head would count as arms. You have some very strange discussions. I'll give you that. That's very strange. Very strange. Anyway, so let me just start by crafting a bazaar tapestry. Which is... We need to go fishing. Bazaar equip. We need to go fishing and get some cuttlefish, which is fun. And we need Dagger of Absolution, Amethyst, Nightshade. Frick. That's painful. Oof. Okay, let's find out where cuttlefish are. Cuttlefish. Wizard101. Fish, cuttlefish. Let's also put on my fishing gear. Boom. Cyclops Lane, and they are death. Fantastic. Fantastic. Got to Catacombs today. Kind of hype. Nice, nice, nice. Very exciting. Very exciting. I would give you mine, but I don't want to be tapestryless. So, we're crafting another one. We're crafting another one. That is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Oh, I've also put my, Candied Isle Village onto housing tours. So, if you need it for, gauntlets. I've got nearly every single one of them, I think. You can use that. You can use that. It's on housing tours, so go and enjoy that if you want, I guess. Cuttlefish, death, silver chest. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Yummy, yummy. Love me a silver chest. It is Chock-a-Lock. Fun. That is an easy one. Boom, and boom. Done. Don't care about min-maxing it today. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Nice. Whew. Right. But yeah, so if you want to use gauntlets, I got plenty of them for you. Why is that giving me leprechaun spellements? I thought that... Okay. That's interesting. I didn't realize that you couldn't be... You didn't have to be the level. That is very interesting. Right. We need to do death. Death and... Well, no, death, which is here. Boom. Let's do this. Let's do this. I haven't used death in so long. Holy moly. I never fish for death school fish ever. Okay, so theoretically, all of these should be cut off. Maybe. I don't know how many death fish there actually are meant to be in this pond. So we'll see. We'll see. Hold up. I'm just going to turn up my sound effects real quick, because it makes it a little bit easier for me. There we go. Easy clap. Easy clap. It's going to take years if you only do silver chest for them. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Very true, because you only get one. Very, very true. So true, Duck. So true. But I didn't realize that you could actually do that at max level. So, that's where I'm coming from on that. That's where I'm coming from. I don't think it's a good idea to do it that way, but I didn't realize you could. Come on, fish. Come on, Mr. Fish. I believe in you. That was bad. I'm bad at fishing. I haven't done it in so long. My apologies. I suck. I suck. It's terrible. I was also thinking I need to change my badge as well. Where was I actually up to with badges? You know what? Let's just start again. Actually, I don't want to start again. We did the crafting ones. We were in fishing, I think. Maybe. Let's just start again. Easy peasy. Master Historian. Sure thing. Sure thing. That can be me. Just quit your job. Drop out of school. Leave behind all your responsibilities so that you can farm chest spellments. Duh. No. No thank you. No thank you. Not good. Just going to turn that down a little bit for you. There we go. That's a bit better. Hi, James. Welcome. How are you? How's it going? There we go. That's one. That is one. We need to get 5, so we need 4 more. 4 more. We can do it. I believe in us. I believe in us. It'll be easy peasy, probably. Maybe. Most likely. This will be it. This will be it. Do I have to be level 10 for tours? Probably. But can't you just port to your... Can't you just port in afterwards? Like, go there on your main account and then just port in with your others? Doesn't that work? Oh, there's Deathacooda here as well. Yikes. Yikes. I don't know if that actually works, but I would assume that it would. If it doesn't work like that, that's stupid. That's very stupid. This is not it. This is a chest. Oh no, it is. It is! Don't worry. Nice. Nice. Kablam. Right, that's 2. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. I'm good. Just got just on my way home to hop onto this one so you're doing a crafting stream, and I have a lot of free agents if you need anything when I get back home and log on. No, I'm fine. I can get most of this stuff myself. I don't really like using the bazaar because most of this stuff is just like extra stuff. I don't like using the bazaar because I don't find it particularly hard to get reagents. There are some that are extremely difficult to get, but I kind of find it fun to just like relax and get them. It's part of my weird quirk of I don't actually mind doing this. Unlike other people who hate getting reagents and think crafting is terrible because they have to get reagents. But I don't mind. I don't mind. So no, I am fine. You should save them for yourself. He did not see it. Stupid fish. This fish is blind. It was right there and he's like, nah, sorry. Didn't see it. Sorry. This fish is actually blind. I swear. I swear this fish is actually blind. What the heck? What the actual heck? This fish just hates me, I think. 100%. I waited to craft till like Arc 3. Fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. Lovely. At all. Yeah, I mean, crafting at low level doesn't really do anything for you. It doesn't really help in any way at all. It's only really useful higher level generally. And that's only if you don't get... Wow, especially for Merciless Scares, if you don't get it. Where the heck is... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to resummon the pond. No! We've only got 2. Yikes. Summon fish. Wasting all of my energy. Oh my. How long did it take you to get 20 Synthonium? I got 20 Synthonium like 5 times before I got any drops that I actually needed, so... I've only got 1 piece of Merciless Gear, all of the other pieces that I've crafted. Hi WoW Mage, welcome. How are you? So I got a lot of Synthonium. Farming Scion Chamber is easy Synthonium. Really easy Synthonium. Can I be an honorary member? You can be an honorary member for sure. For sure. I forgot the winner, which is great. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're just doing some crafting today. Crafting some tapestries, which is exciting. Crafting them tapestries. Right. Kablam. Hopefully, this fish will be a cuttlefish. Hopefully. But yeah, getting Synthonium is pretty easy. Just farm Science Chamber over and over and over again. If you're going for Synthonium only, don't farm Hall of Heroes. It's not worth it. That fight just takes way too long. When generally Science Chamber, just go into team up. You can do it real quick. And you seem to get a lot of Synthonium off that. Yeah. But yeah, I managed to craft most of my gear. The hardest bit was the TCs. That's the hardest bit, honestly. Because they're kind of hard to get. Especially if you don't have a lot of them already. Why is this fish so slow? Is this fish dead? I think this one's dead. He's not moving. He's turning slowly. Slowly turning. Oh my gosh, this is the worst fish I've ever seen. What is wrong with this fish? Ah! Fish, seriously. What is wrong with you? Let me catch you. Thank you. Terrible fish. The worst. Yay! 3. And we're running out of energy. Which is great. Gonna have to buy an energy elixir. Fantastic. I don't know if I have one in my bag. I might. 3. Ooh. Fish. Fish. Fishing stream. Imagine. Imagine me doing a fishing stream. Can this be a cuttlefish? It's not going to be, but can it be? Please. Please? 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 Nope. Unlucky. Unlucky. So it turns out these fish are kind of rare. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit rare. I think the way I'm gonna farm for Dragoon is just by crafting Vanguard, then crafting Dragoon. And only farming that first dungeon. Fair enough. That's how most people do it. Generally. Yeah. So that's a perfectly valid way. How much Dragoon gear are you trying to go for? Is there any more? Well, I think we're gonna need more energy. Because this is what, 10? And then winnow is 7. So that's 17. So we can catch like 2 fish afterwards. Yikes, head and boots, fair enough. Fair enough. That shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't take too long. I have to say, I love being a high fishing level. It's really handy. Really, really handy. It's also said that the Dragoon one is better than my current, so if I don't get packs for a better one, when I'm done, I'll go for the one. I mean, I personally, I don't advocate for ever buying packs just for like one specific piece of gear, generally. If you want to, you can, but like, generally, the stuff you can get dropped is decent, or craft is like generally pretty decent. Most of the better ones at the kind of like 130-ish level are pack ones, unfortunately, but there's still some very good like other things that you can get as well. For example, the revered staff or the revered weapon for your school is generally a pretty decent one for a wee while. It doesn't have as much damage, that's for sure, but it still provides something, and is also technically free, so it just takes a lot of time to craft. But you don't need participation trophies anymore either, so it's not terrible. Was that literally one death fish in this whole pond? Oh my gosh. They have scammed me. This is a scam. I wasted 10 energy on 17 energy plus 5 on one fish. Oh my gosh, absolute scam. Absolute scam. Jeez. I got scammed today. I got absolutely scammed. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm crying. I am shaking and crying. Okay, let's go buy some amethyst real fast. Let's just go to the main gate. Bum ba dum bum. Right now you're using the Kabbalah spanner. That's the first. Fair enough. Fair, fair, fair. I would look into the revered weapon, personally, because that one is pretty decent. Is pretty decent, and is generally like my most, is the thing that I'll recommend to most people, because yeah, it's hard to get, but, or hard to craft, but it's not crazily hard to craft. What is it? Amethyst. How much is it? 30 amethyst. Buy more. 30. Buy. Fantastic. What else do we need? We need Dagger of Absolution, which is 2 sapphire, which we can get easy clap. Easy clap. Boom. Lovely. Let's go home. Let's go home and craft this up. What other tapestries do you think we need in the guild house, though? The hardest bit about tapestries is just the amount of fishing you have to do for them. Dagger of Absolution is basic. That's the card crafting station. The basic crafting station. Boom. Lovely. And then we need Nightshade, which sucks. How much Nightshade can we make? Yeah. Where does it even come from, Nightshade? I always forget. It's deep mushrooms, isn't it? That's right. We need 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need to stop. Because we need 60. Okay, so we need more deep mushrooms. That's fun. Deep mushrooms are terrible to get. Absolutely terrible. How are we going with this? Okay. We can do that. That is fine. I was trying to get these up a little bit. Because I need to get my Beast Moon stuff sorted. I need to play a lot more Beast Moon, I feel. I love when I have insufficient energy. It's great. It's just the best. Just the best. Right. Deep mushrooms. Where do I normally go for deep mushrooms? Hold up. Mushrooms was a better one. It's a Shadow Palace. That's where I go. Lovely. Okie dokie. Just teleport. Teleport. Recall. Oh, that's right. I have insufficient energy to do that. Oh. Do I have an energy elixir? No, I don't. Unlucky. I'm not walking all the way over there. We'll buy one. And we'll go fishing real quick then. Pain. 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 You just zone out in the shopping district and have hundreds of hundreds by the time my consciousness goes back into your body. Fair. Fair, 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 fair. Fair. I feel lucky to not have grinded catacombs as much as other people did. When all this stuff dropped in it. Random elites. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the catacombs grind isn't too bad. The hardest bit is just like finding the want and desire to get the reagents, because that's painful. Right, resummon. Resummon. Bum 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 bum. I love the look of this as it like resummons the pond. It's so cool. Winnow Death. Winnow Death. Very good. Right. Let's do this. Hopefully we can get this cuttlefish ASAP. That would be fantastic. You just got super lucky grinding for gear in the past, so I'm hoping this one is quick. I hope so too for you. For your sake. I have terrible luck when it comes to gear. I have the worst luck. It is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'd actually prefer more grinds like catacombs because you're guaranteed stuff over a certain amount of time. I agree. I agree. But then also, I feel like, how they're doing most of the in-game gear at the moment is kind of like that. Because by the time that you have farmed enough of, like, specific bosses. For example, when I was grinding for Merciless gear last month, it was terrible, I'll tell you that. But by the time that I had farmed, like, enough, I had enough to craft a piece of gear, and then I could just keep repeating that a bit. because I just never got anything that I actually needed, which kind of annoying. What I do also wish, hear me out here, hear me out. Imagine if there was a way that you could, like, sell back some of the, like, for example, you keep getting the Storm Merciless Cap or something, okay? You sell that back to a vendor, and in return they'll give you either the treasure cards or reagents required to, like, a few of them. Reagents required to craft that. Probably more the reagents, like Synthonium or something. Whopper. I feel like that could be kind of a good way as well, because that's a little bit of luck mitigation as well. Because at the moment, it's all very based on luck. And you can get really lucky with Synthonium, but very unlucky with drops, like me. Or you can be unlucky on both, or you can be really lucky on drops and not have to use Synthonium. So, yeah. You got full waterworks in 4 runs. My luck on getting gear is terrible. Like, legitimately the worst. Everyone's like, oh, just farm Mount Olympus. You only need to do it 4 times and you get all of the gear. You know? I farm on every single character and it's taken me like 500 million years to get a single piece of gear. Let alone all of it. Waterworks, same thing. The only time I got the gear quickly is when I used the second chance chest. That one time on my fire. Every other time, nope. Sorry. Not gonna happen. It's actually terrible. Actually so bad. Can we have a cuttlefish, please? This is not a cuttlefish. I just want a cuttlefish. All I'm asking for. Game, all I'm asking for is a singular cuttlefish. Is it a rank 2? It's a rank 1, which is even worse. Because these are also rank 1s. I can't even winnow for it. So sad. So sad. So sad. Why is it so rare? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fish. What is this like? This fish hates me. This fish hates me. It really does. What's funny is this rarity is common as well. It's not even rare. It's just common. But yet I am not getting any. So sad. So sad. So sad. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's what, number 4? No, yeah, number 4. Right, one more. One more is all we need, and then we're done with this fishing part. I don't think they spawn down here. I'm pretty sure it's only in the top bit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. Summon fish. Summon fish. Let's try that again. Just one more. All I need. One more. One more. We can do it. We can do it. I believe. I believe. Kablam. Right. Let's do this. It'll be this fish right here. This is going to be the cuttlefish. Watch. Watch. This is going to be it. Just kidding. That was a terrible cast. We'll do this one first, okay? This is going to be a Death-Akuta. But it's okay, because the next one will be the right one. That's how it works. Is how it works. 100% how it works. Completely. Completely and utterly how it works. Boom. See, Death-Akuta. Told you. But that's fine. That's fine, because we knew that it was never going to be that one. That one was just getting too close and we didn't want to scare it away because that's mean. That's unethical. We can't scare fish. That's terrible. We never get fish we want if we scare them away. Whereas this one here, this is the cuttlefish. The last cuttlefish we need. 100%. Definitely. No question about it. It's happening right now. Cuttlefish. Boom. Easy clap. Bother. That's embarrassing. Obviously, I'm not a fish whisperer. Just as well I don't have that badge on today. That would be very awkward. This one right here, cuttlefish, 100%. 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed. Right? Maybe. Possibly. Possibly. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is it. This is it. Master beta badge for Wiz. Imagine. Imagine. That would be such a crazy badge to have in the game. Master beta. It's when you're really good at putting bait on your fishing line. It's very important to know. It's very important to know. It's a life skill, honestly. Honestly, a life skill. Right. Let's do this. Bum. Oh, hold up. I need to just quickly check something real quick. Right. Bum. Ah! I love chat senses for Wiz. LMAO can't be used, but LMAO can. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I don't understand why you can't use that. And it's only a recent change as well. It's so stupid. So stupid. Like, that is probably one of the most stupidest things in the chat filter. 100%. It's just, other than my name. The fact that you can't say my name, my IRL name, is terrible. And I hate that. And it's a crime against me. But other than that, that is a very stupid thing. Very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. You can say MF. Of course you can. The other thing is, in Wiz you can't say oof. That goes yellow. But if you go that, you can. But in Pirate, if you say oof, you can say it. Which I have never understood, because theoretically the chat filters should be literally the same. But no, they're not. And how does that make sense? How does that make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make sense at all. It's terrible. Hi, Mystic. Welcome. How are you? How's it going? How's it going? Right. Please. Please. Boom. Your headcanon is Roblox Super Wiz. Yeah, but you've never been able to say oof, like, no matter what. Like, it's not like you used to be able to say it and then they turned it off. It's just you've never been able to say it in Wiz, but they recently changed it so you could say it in Pirate. Which is stupid, in my opinion. Roblox lost the rights for oof as well. That's an oof moment. that's a certified oof moment right there. That's funny. That's funny. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh no, this last cuttlefish is terrible. Right. That is not what I meant to do. I just screwed up royally. This is great. Is there any rank 2 fish in this pond? I don't even think there is. I think it's literally just rank 1 fish all around. That was terrible. That's terrible. Has they been sued? No, but like... But you can say it in Pirate, but you can't say it in Wiz. That doesn't make any sense. And also, it's just a word. How can you sue someone over a word? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. And if Roblox doesn't have the right to the word, then why can you not just say it? Like, it's your headcanon. I'm just saying how it is slightly flawed. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that it's slightly flawed. In fact, I am saying it's wrong. But I'm also saying it's slightly flawed as well. But yeah, it's just... I just find that really stupid, personally. That why can you say it in Pirate, but you can't say it in Wiz? Because technically the chat filters should be pretty similar. Obviously, there's going to be things that you can say that don't relate to the game. So, like, for example, there's things in Pirate that you can say that don't relate to Wiz and should never be added into Wiz. But otherwise, like, what's the... Those words like that, it just doesn't make any sense at all to me. They dropped the Vanguard hat. That's the 5th time running that. The Vanguard hat isn't too difficult to get generally. Most of the Vanguard gear isn't like hard to get dropped. It's getting the reagents to craft the Dragoon gear out of it is generally the hard bit of the challenge. Generally. Can you please just focus, Mr. Fish, and just want to spend your life in my bag, and specifically inside a tapestry to the bazaar? Wouldn't you want to be so cool and just spend your life as a tapestry? I think you would. I think it's a good life for you. It's 100% the best life. And I think you'll love it. I think you'll love it, personally, Mr. Fish. Mr. Cuttlefish. I'm 100% sure you will. Please enjoy. Finally. Love to see it. How do you even make a tapestry out of fish? I don't know, but we do it in game. Right, there we go. Cuttlefish is done. We just need Nightshade and 9 thingy. 9 thingy mabob. Right, now we can go to Shadow Palace. Lovely. I got sick of walking all the way here, so I just made a cantrip mark here. I don't know how much of the reagents will be around here, simply because I feel like a lot of people are farming these areas at the moment. But we're off to a good start. There's at least one world that is free, which is good. Yeah, we'll do a wooden chest. We'll do a wooden chest. Sounds fun. Is there a... Nope. Nope. None down there. Tragic. Tragic. Mushroom spawn here sucks. It does, because it's just one. But I get a lot of other reagents as well, so it's a win. I'm actually running quite low on reagents at the moment, so I need to up myself. Deep mushroom is just one of the things that is just really hard to get, like, no matter where you go. There's not really a good place for it, ever. So, it's kind of just, like, running around until you get it. Also, there's a lot of chests that spawn around here as well. So, yeah, I don't mind. I do not mind. That is for sure. Usually get 1 or 2 per couple of rounds. It's aggravating. It is, but it's so satisfying seeing all of the other reagents, you know? Or scrap iron. Stone blocks. More stone blocks. Comet tails. It's just overall a decent place to go, in my opinion. In my opinion only. I enjoy farming reagents here. It's great. It's great and cool. Is there probably a better way to get deep mushrooms? Probably. Probably. Actually, I feel like the Aeron Palace is a good place as well. The only issue with that is you can't swap realms while you're in there. Because it's a weird instanced area that doesn't make any sense to me, but you just can't swap realms in there because it's a weird instance area. It's just how it works, unfortunately. The other best place to go is Mushu somewhere. And that's where I used to go, but I just can't remember where it was in Mushu. If that makes sense. I can't remember which area, because Mushu, there's just so many areas where they actually spawn. But, yeah. There's also... Oh, that's another place that we could go. Hold up. Hold up. This could actually be Big Brain. Maybe. Maybe this could be Big Brain. Wrong button. Wrong button. We go to Aerial Shore. Aerial Shore. That's a good place for it as well. Because it spawns all over here as long as no one is... I think there's like one or two drops from it. And it's like similar to Shadow Palace. It's just a little bit bigger in size. It's 2 drops. 2 spots each realm. Which is cool. And then you just swap realms. And also you get Aether as well, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. So it's like the Shadow Palace, but without the whole scrap iron situation. Which kind of sucks because scrap iron's nice to have. It is very nice to have, but hey, it's fine. Is fine. Is fine. And honestly, we could just swap around the main bit. So we don't need to go all the way out here. How much stone block do I actually have at the moment? PS stone. Stone block. 500. That's not many. That is not many for me. That is very not many. Holy moly. Retriever acquired. Nice. Congrats. Is that all of them or just one of them? Because you need 5. You need 5 to unlock it. Which sucks. 8 more to go. Because I also want elemental 2. Fair. Fair, 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 fair. Yeah, getting the retrievers sucks. I've been like off and on farming a little bit, but I just can't be bothered. Because it's just so tedious. So tedious. Oh, Aether. Gotta get that Aether. Very important. Very important. Right. Got 1 of each right now. Nice. I've got 2 of each. So, yeah. Not that it's a competition, but it's so painful to get. It is so painful. It takes forever. Boom. Give me mushrooms. Give me mushroom. Where be the mushroom? Where be the mushrooms? I want the mushrooms. All of the mushrooms. Thank you. Thank you. Bum ba dum bum. All of the mushrooms. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's just go and quickly craft some of these. And we'll try and get 20. Because the mushrooms are going to be the easy bit. It's going to be getting the nightshade. Which is not the easy bit. So let's go to here. We need, what, 20, and we're at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're at 15. 15. It's a good start. Good start. I'd rather do that than farm ridiculously unfun bosses hundreds of times and also need gold keys for each flip and run. Why? I mean, you would still need gold keys for gold keys are only for the law spells. So, and I don't think you can get law spells from the retriever. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure you can't get law spells from retriever. Apparently you can get Azoth from retriever as well. Apparently. I don't know if that's actually true, but apparently you can. Which is interesting. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Someone's been here already. I feel sorry for Adam. He's waiting for a team up. 100% waiting for a team up or fight caves. Not cool. If it's not a gold key, it's tons of reagents. Still a big note from me. Why would it be tons of reagents? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Are you trying to go for spellaments, I assume? Oh, tons of reagents for the boss rematches, I guess. I guess that's what you mean. You see, I don't even think of the boss rematches as a viable way to get spellaments, because it's not. It's not a viable way to get spellaments. My way of getting spellaments is literally, either cantrips chest, which I never open, because you need 3 people, which is painful. Or, using my lower level characters. Which is okay if you have lower level characters. But I don't even deem the rematch bosses to actually have any value of fighting. You've never done a rematch. I've done all of them, and they are all terrible. And I hate them, and I don't want to do them ever again. I have to say that Malistair one was kind of fun. Because we could just, like, sit there and do nothing and he would kill himself, which was kind of funny. And I don't know if that's still how it works. It'd be actually kind of interesting to see, because if that is the case, that could be a nice way to get Azoth, because it would take a while. Because it takes a while for him to kill himself, but you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Maybe I should look into that, actually. What does it take to craft? I don't know. I don't know. Did they fix that? That was honestly one of my... That was the funniest thing I've ever done. That is for sure. What does it have? 50 onyx. That one's so easy. Because it's just perfect. Perfect onyx. Lava lilies and fire blossoms. And what is the recharge? It's just onyx, fire, lava lilies, and fire blossoms, which is fine. Honestly, easy. Super duper easy to do. That could actually be interesting to look into. As long as it, as long as the cheats still work the same. I would assume it would. Right? Tier 3. Malistair Drake, Tier 3. You can't be late. He casts minus 100% Virulent Plague. Yup, that makes sense. That sounds about right. The man's is farming reagents as well. Terrible. Um, 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 yeah, it's still possible. It's still possible. That's actually probably the easiest one to farm for Azoth. It just takes a wee while. Because you don't actually have to do anything, you can just heal and, you can just shield and heal. I might actually look into that. That would be funny. I want to craft this bizarre tapestry, though. We may only craft this one today, because... pain. Deep mushrooms are painful. Also, I don't know what other tapestries we should add. I feel like at least a bizarre one is probably vital. Pretty vital. Yeah. Still got to get these 3 random fire kits to Ultra. So I need 6 more fire tokens. Yeah. That's the other thing. Getting pets to Ultra. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I hate that you can only get the school specific tokens until you get a pet to, when you get a pet to Ultra. That's annoying. I don't like that bit. Because also it just doesn't really make sense, because why is it Fire and Myth? Like, who decided those are the schools? Like, to me that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. But hey, maybe I'm just stupid or something. Who knows? We're at 12. This is going to take forever. Deep mushrooms are the worst. Deep mushrooms are actually the worst. Like, actually. And what's really sad is I wasted all of them. Or not wasted all of them. I used them all while I was doing cantrips. So, and I've actually not spent any time to actually replenish them. Maybe I need to do that sometime. Just sit down for a few hours and just, like, grind out deep mushrooms a little bit. That might actually be something that I want to do. Should probably do. You have exactly 6 fire tokens. You can have some. Player-to-player economy would help. It would, I agree. I mean, I think there needs to be a little bit more stuff that can either be traded on the bazaar or, like, listed on the bazaar. And it should be more of a marketplace. You could also an option to, like, list things just for friends. So, for example, trading reagents between other players would be a good option. Even if it means it has, like, a tax to it, I feel like that would be a decent way to go about it. Like, there's a sales tax or something. You know, because then maybe that, like, decentivizes people from just trading things incessantly. But I feel like it's a little bit unfair to, like, block off the bazaar for a lot of things that could possibly be traded. And also, it's a very inflexible way of dealing with trades between players. And I feel like at least having the option to, like, list it for just friends would be a better idea. Yeah. That's just my opinion. You like not having that because you have social anxiety. Fair. Fair. Completely understand that. But then I also don't know if the game necessarily needs something where you can just go up to another player and just trade for gear. I don't know if I like that. But I feel like the bazaar needs to have a thing where you can, like, you can list it just for friends. Or have it for, like, every item will be listed for friends first for like 30 minutes before it goes into, like, the public bazaar where everyone can see it. Because I feel like that would be a lot easier to, you know, especially for reagents. A lot of people go through and, like, try and give other people reagents, and it's just so inefficient because there's bazaar snipers. Especially now, because there's just never any reagents in the bazaar, ever, because everyone is so obsessed with crafting now, which is great, in my opinion, because crafting's cool. But it makes it very hard to actually give things to other players if they need them. And I feel like having a system where you could, like, list for just friends for a few, like, 30 minutes, so it would show up just for friends first, would be a good option for that. And obviously you could toggle that off. I feel like that would be an interesting way to go about that situation, personally. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Where is another deep mushroom? There should be another one somewhere. Am I blind or am I stupid? Probably both. There it is. There it is. They should make stitching gold for members. They should make stitching gold for everybody. I'm sorry, but I don't think that 100 crowns is necessary for stitching. That's just stupid. That's just stupid in my opinion. That's just stupid. Also because, like, there's just not enough things to spend gold on. Like, most people run around with max gold. Okay? And this is the same issue with Pirate. And this was actually brought up in the Pirate Roundtable with Ratbed, who was on that at the time. And Ratbed was like, during the Pirate Roundtable, he was like, we need to, obviously if players have too much gold, we need to incentivize them to spend it more. And I completely understand. There needs to be a way to spend gold. If you're going to have it capped, you need to have a way to actively spend it in a decent way, in my opinion. Because otherwise there's no point, like, having a cap necessarily, because if you can't spend it when you need it, then what's the point of having a cap? You're just basically, like, reducing the amount of gold that is in the economy for no reason, basically. So I feel like there needs to be a way to incentivize gold a lot more, because it's not really, there's no real sink for gold other than pets, and once you've got a pet or two, you generally don't really need to spend much more gold on that sort of stuff. So, can you put reagents in guild storage? No, it's only housing items. Only housing items. And if you can, you can't give anything back that you put into, you can't retrieve anything from a guild storage. So, like, if you put a housing item into the guild, you cannot take it back. No one can take it back. It belongs to the guild. The guild owns it now. It is guild property. You cannot have it back. And it warns you every single time you put an item in there that you cannot take it back. It is guild property. All your property belongs to me now. Or all your property belongs to us as a collective. But that's only housing items. Only housing items. Was communism, exactly. Exactly. It's not your housing items, it's our housing items, and you cannot have it back. Completely how it works. Which is kind of funny in my opinion. Hi Prox. You're the guy who lost his quest. Ah, I remember you. I remember you. Eventually have to go start some crafting quests for my death to get Deanite. Not even a guild leader. No. Literally, it is property of guild. You cannot retrieve anything once you've put it in there. So be careful. You're in Dragonspire, still following the solo death guide. Nice. Yeah, Deanite's cool. Deanite is cool. Once you get Scarecrow, though, you kind of don't really need Deanite. So, kind of when you get to level 48, especially nowadays, you're going to have a buffed Scarecrow, so that's pretty cool. Enjoy that. You can enjoy my suffering with the unbuffed Scarecrow for most of the guide, so that's fun. But yeah. What was I saying? Something about Scarecrow and it being buffed. Speaking of, we're in a Scarecrow realm. Very cool. We're going to go to the end of this page and then we will swap and do other stuff because this is getting kind of boring and repetitive. I didn't realize how little I had of the reagents. And by little, I feel like we might do some Malister rematch. for Azoth just for fun. Because, in my opinion, that is the easiest one. Rose, do you want to help me with that? Do you want to help me with that? Possibly. I can heal you. Actually, in fact, anybody who wants to come, you can. It will be just shielding, and I will heal. And we don't do anything until Malistaire kills himself. Because that is obviously the best way to go about it. It's not a quick fight, but it is a very valid strategy. And I think it's a lot more consistent now because they fixed it, so it's a little bit more consistent. Right, what do we end up with? We still have got no nightshades. We're actually halfway through the deep mushrooms as well, which is cool. We can make two more nightshades, which should take us up to 17, which is great. Yeah. Ba-bum-bum-bum. That's so flippin' stupid. Not really. I think it's a good idea because it's basically, you're not meant to trade things between characters necessarily, unfortunately. So it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, it is a little bit silly. Should you start crafting now? If you want to. Crafting isn't necessary, in my opinion. Unless you're getting Winter Tusk gear, then that is. If you want to go for Winter Tusk gear instead of Waterworks, then yeah, you should probably start crafting now. Because if you haven't been collecting a lot of reagents, some of it will be hard, especially the Dragonspire crafting quest. That's kind of difficult at low level. But if you don't plan on crafting the Winter Tusk gear, then it's not particularly necessary. And you can kind of wait until you're higher level to do that. But yeah. Yeah, that's just my opinion. We're just waiting for this plant to grow up, and then I'll go and get some stuff and things. Melee rematch. The best way. Save. No, not really. I can settle for Scarecrow instead of Dinite. I really just want AoE. The Struggler's Road. Yeah, as soon as you get Scarecrow, you don't need another AoE. Like, all of the other AoEs are worthless after you've got Scarecrow. It's just the grind to get Scarecrow. But if you're, what, level 42 or 41, you're very close to getting it. As soon as you've got to level 48, go to Dworgen, get your Scarecrow, and your life will be so much easier. Until then, it is pain, but you also have to be, I think, you have to have Zephyria crafting, and you can't unlock that until you're actually in Zephyria. So getting Deonite, unless you want to farm the spell elements, which is from a boss in Avalon, you'll have to get ported in with someone. I don't think it's worth it, personally, because you're going to get Scarecrow soon anyway. So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion on that. But yeah. What do you do in the melee thingy? You literally just wait until he kills himself. You just need heals and shields. I'll put on my Jade set, but basically just survive until he dies, basically. I need to place some things down. You need 50 items in both parts of your house in order to have it on housing tours, which is interesting, and I didn't know that was a thing. Right, we need to go to the arena. You're farming Lawmaster. Lawmaster doesn't drop Deonite anymore. They changed it in this update that has gone out. Lawmaster does not drop Deonite anymore. Malistaire recharge. Super duper easy. Boom. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just drop 80 bucks on shipper pools. No, I would never encourage that behavior. I will never encourage that behavior. Lovely. Okay. But yeah, basically just heals and shields. All you need. All you need. I should not have, Why is this flashing? Can I upgrade something? Don't think so. Yeah. Heals, shields, all you need. Because he will kill himself eventually. He is death, obviously, and fire, which is interesting. So, fire shields, death shields, and Sylvia is... She is life and ice. Do I actually have the storm shield? I do, haha. Get wrecked, Malistair. You mean nothing to me. You mean nothing to me anymore. And also the life shields. Actually, the only spell that she does is Luminous. All of her other hits are actually ice spells, which is kind of funny. So just Jade. Yeah, basically just Jade. Just Jade. Jade. I'll be carrying heals as well, but if you want to carry heals, that's fine too. You can. I wouldn't recommend Sanctuary, just because Sylvia heals quite a lot as well. So, yeah. Basically, Sylvia kills herself. And as soon as Sylvia kills herself, Malistair starts killing himself. It's honestly great. It's honestly just amazing. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. Hello. If anybody else wants to come, feel free to come. This is recommended for like high level characters. So yeah. And you will get some spell elements as well. Hold up. What are the tiers of this? What are the tiers of this? 101 to 150 is this version that we're doing. So, yeah. That is the plan. Basically, just Jade. Just try and live as long as possible. I've got heals, so I will heal, but if you die, fleeing and coming back is not really an option. Because he does have a late cheat. And, it's, it is just a fire dragon, but he does have, 157.25% outgoing damage. So, yeah. You can't hit because he's going to put a minus 100%, Virulent Plague every time that Sylvia kills herself. Every round, once she's not around, so yeah. Does Plague / Juju work? Yeah, it does. It does. If you want to Plague and Juju, you can. Yeah. Basically, the only cheats are, if you're late, he'll Fire Dragon. When Malistair is together with Sylvia at the beginning of the round, when Sylvia and Malistair are alive, both in the same thing, he'll cast a minus 100% Virulent Plague on all wizards. If a wizard casts a charm, he will cast Jin's last scenario, which will remove the charm and hit you. When Malistair is alone without Sylvia, he will remove 25% max health from himself using an AoE version of Mana Burn. And Malistair will cast a shadow spell to summon Sylvia Drake and use it, and use choke on all wizards after I think a few rounds after Sylvia has gone. Sylvia will cast Sacrifice that heals Malistair for 2030 health every time he's damaged. And if a wizard casts a damage over time, Sylvia will cast Mass Triage. And after a few rounds, Sylvia will cast Dark Pact that removes 100% of her health and provides 100% blade on Malistair. So basically, the way that we normally do this is just let Malistair kill himself eventually. So it takes a wee while, but it is a valid strategy, and I like it. It's funny. So just shields. Yeah, basically just shields. Shields. I've got heals. My pet will heal as well. Yeah. They use fire, death, myth, and... not myth. Fire, ice, life, and death magic. So, yeah, if that helps in your shield. Plan. So, yeah. But I've got heals as well, and so does Darks, I think. Wherever he went, he is gone. He has gone poofed. He has gone poofed. Training radical. Cool, 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 cool. Forgot to get that when you reset. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. According to what you said in the walkthrough, I'm on the second ring of Dragonspire. Meanwhile, my Storm is still in Mushu. So I should get him out of there while I still have membership. Yeah, if you want to. Basically, Dragonspire is cut up into 3 rings. The first ring is where the first 3 areas are. The second ring is where the next 2 areas are. And then the third ring is where the last 2 areas and also the Malistaire fight is. So that's kind of how it works. You did the cutscene? Oh my gosh. You did the Raven cutscene. Oof. That's funny. That's funny. It happens. It happens to the best of us. That is for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, this is... I like this fight because it's just ridiculously funny, just making sure the boss kills himself. That's the only reason why I like this fight, because I don't have to think. I can just heal and shield. So, yeah. Could I solo Malistaire? Also, will I be level 48 by the time I get to him? If you're not, I would recommend doing side quests in Dragonspire and Mushu until you get to level 48. That would be my thing. But I believe you could solo, but generally people will be doing team ups anyway, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a fight to help with, or someone to help you with the fight anyway. But yeah, you should probably be able to solo. It may be a little bit difficult, but definitely make sure you're level 48 by the time you get there. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Malistaire, let me destroy you. Just kidding. Let you destroy you. Bum, bum. Right. Haha. So, yeah. That's what I would recommend. So yeah, basically, this fight, he kind of just ends himself after a wee while. So, yeah. Kind of just Jade. This is one of the best fights in my opinion, simply because recharging it is so easy. Super duper easy to do. And super easy to craft as well, because it's just lava lilies and lava flowers or whatever it's called, which is super duper easy to get in Dragonspire. So, and also Onyx, which isn't hard to come by either. Isn't hard to come by. He's gonna heal. She's gonna heal him because he took damage. Just kidding. She doesn't do that. It's only if we damage him. Okay. What's even really good about this fight is Sacrifice, which I completely forgot to pack, is super OP because you've got a minus 100% weakness on you, so you ain't gonna be doing any damage to yourself, which is great. Sacrifice is OP in this fight, really OP. Yeah. Paul got the most basic Stitch. Don't rate his Stitch basic, okay? He's allowed to have a Stitch whatever he wants, okay? Even the annoying flute. The flute's not annoying. The flute is cool. I love the flute, okay? My myth has the flute. I don't want to see anyone trash talking the flute. The flute is very cool and good. I love the flute, okay? I support you, Paul. I support you. I 100% support you. 100%. You've been wanting that flute for years. Yeah, the flute is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. When I get crowns, you'll be making a new one. You have to wait until they come up for Throwback Thursday or whatever, whenever they do that sort of stuff. Because I think it's from a bundle that is retired. Yeah. Oh, you mean new Stitch? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I find it stupid that stitching is crowns. I find it really stupid. Really, really stupid. Let me shield. Let me shield you. Rose is probably the most fragile, I would say. So, yeah. So, yeah. We protect. Hopefully, Sylvia should die soon. Hopefully. It's a little bit of an RNG sort of match waiting for Sylvia to go. But, honestly, it's worth it in my opinion. Bum, 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 bum. Right. What if we shield each other in the hit MMORPG Wizard101? Imagine. Imagine. Imagine, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my gosh, we shielded each other. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I cannot bear to see my love in pain. Is he in pain, though? Is he really in pain? I didn't know he was in pain. I can't hold on any longer. Yes, Sylvia. You can't. And honestly, you deserve to not hold on any longer. You deserve it, bestie. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve a break. So basically now, every round until, Sylvia respawns, or Malistaire resummons Sylvia, he's gonna take damage. He's gonna damage himself. I think it takes, what, like, how much damage does it do to himself? 25%. So we only need to do it for, what, 4 rounds, and then he's dead. So, yeah. It happens. I think it starts this round. Where he's like, oh no, where did she go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where has she gone? My love of my life has left me. I don't think it will, because I think it's a straight up percentage of his health, which generally means that it doesn't take into account weaknesses and such. But yeah. Bum 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 dum bum 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 bum. 81. Imagine. Crazy. Kinda cringe. Right. Kablam. Kablam. Lovely. Empower. Amazing. Amazing. Right. I'm dying. Oh no. This is tragic. I am so dead. This is terrible. I am going to die. He hasn't done it yet, which is funny. I think they might have changed how often he does it. Which is not fun. Which is not fun. There we go. There we go. Lovely. I forgot that hits you as well. Which is great. Which is cool and good. So, yeah. Be careful. Because don't they have an actual character design for Sylvia? Why is she that thing? They do, but she's a undead wraith. That is her character design. For a lot of the things in Dragonspire, until the cutscene, which is actually a Sylvia model. But basically she's dead, so she is a wraith when she is dead, which makes sense. She's the Grim Reaper now. Exactly. She is wraith. She is wraith. Always has been. Always will be. 100%. What happens? There are like ghosts in this game. Yup. 100%. There are ghosts. They're a ghost, and she is a wraith. That's just how it works. 100% how it works. Right. This is actually good. He hasn't summoned her yet, which is great. Which is very, very good. Very, very good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah. This guy, in case you're wondering, this guy drops Centaur, Colossus, Hydra, Elephant, Stone Colossus, and Triton spell elements. So all of the rank 6 spells, which is cool. And also Lava Lilies and Azoth, and also a Drake family banner. Everything else, he apparently does not drop anything else, apparently. Literally just spell elements. Just spell elements and Azoth. So, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Technically, you can hit him in this form while he's by himself. But you have to get off as many weaknesses before that. So that is a way to do it as well. If you wanted to actually farm this like the legitimate way that it was meant to be done. And it would probably go slightly quicker, but you would have to get off the weaknesses first. And also you cannot blade yourself. So you're basically relying on traps. And then also the Mans does shields all the time as well. So, or, what's it best? Sylvia does shields all the time. So, yeah. Technically you can, but, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But I like the way of just vibing until he dies. I find it quite funny. I find it quite funny. Because it's just such a weird mechanic. That you would probably never expect to exist in a game. Let the boss destroy itself. Because that makes sense. That makes complete sense completely. Completely makes sense. 100%. Matrix to great again? Imagine. 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 Imagine making tricks to good. They would never. They could never do that. Can you fathom the pain of our parting? No, I can't. Right, only 2 more times he has to do that, and then he's dead. Which is great. I'm surprised he hasn't summoned her back yet. Last time we did this when he first released, he was slightly bugged. But he used to summon her back very quickly. Very, very quickly. Yeah. That's the other thing that's bad about this fight. Even when he does that, he removes a Shadow Pip and also some of our pips as well. When he does that whole hit himself. So it's not really worth hitting either while he's by himself, in my opinion. Because he's just going to remove your pips. Which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Right. Weakness. Not weakness. Juju. Love to see it. Love to see it. Kablam. Kablamo. And... oh my gosh. Shield. Wow. TY. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you for all of the shields, people. Very much appreciate it. Death cannot part us for long. There we go. She's back now. She's back now. Which is fine. She will, destroy herself soon. She will destroy herself soon enough. And then we win. And then we win. Haha. Kablam. This is probably the easiest one of the challenges, in my opinion. It just takes a long time if you want to do it this way. Yeah, we'll enchant that. We'll save that. And we'll just pass. We just pass. All I do is pass. All I do is pass. Right, and we get back to the -100s. Nice. Very cool and good. Very good and cool. The other option that you could do is you could simply have a hitter. Someone removes the -100 from the hitter on the first round of Sylvia being back, and the hitter kills Sylvia first round. That's another option that you could go about. And then he starts taking damage of himself as well. That's a valid option to do too. So, yeah. But I feel like this fight is one of the ones that is actually doable. Some of the challenges are just very difficult. This one is not too bad. And I feel like even a noob could do it. Because all you have to do is just stay alive enough. And the boss will deal with itself. So, yeah. You cannot bear to see your love and pain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. But unfortunately, he is not in pain. He is happy now. He is happy. He's happy. I really hope Sylvia dies soon because I do not want her casting Pixie, Sprite Swarm, Rebirth. That would be not cool. That would be not cool or good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bum 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 bum. Nothing can stop us as long as we are together. So sad. So sad. Also, the floor doesn't flicker anymore. When we first did this, the floor was flickering, and it was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. It was the worst. It was the absolute worst. No, don't heal him. Why would you do this, Sylvia? Sylvia, please. Why would you simply do this? This is terrible. This isn't even a spell that says you know. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's funny. That's funny. They need to revamp the speed of fights because of all these animations. I know. It's a little bit slow. I really wish there was like a fast mode. Like in Pirate where you can like speed up the animations. I feel like that would be cool. I feel like that would be very cool. I mean, it also doesn't help when my pet starts Maycasting a whole bunch. Not that I dislike that. I like that a lot. But it doesn't help it, doesn't help the whole situation. But yeah. We get it. You don't want to see him in pain. Oh my gosh. Dude, stop. You've played Pirate Till Paywall a few times, and the combat is so much more fun. It is. It is. It gets a little bit annoying, like, late game. Charms. I'll take those. It gets a lot more annoying late game, simply because there's just so many enemies and so many things, especially if you're in a big group. It takes a long time. But at the same time, it's probably about the same as a Wiz fight length with all of these ridiculous cheats. So, you know. Plus, it actually looks a lot more cooler because you're like swinging a sword or whatever, and it actually looks kind of interesting because you're not just doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know, because there's like 3 different variations of each hit, and it actually kind of looks a little bit like interesting. But hey, that's fine. I don't think anybody needs health, really. So what if I just shield? I might do that. She cheated every person that round. Yeah, it's because there's dots on us. That cheat is basically her trying to get off dots off him. But we haven't cast any dots, but it still triggers when there's dots cast on us or there's something like that. It's just how it works. It's just a weird quirk of the game where it doesn't quite recognize what is a dot and what is not. Basically, it's strange. It's strange, but that's how it is. I hadn't seen my deck in 6 years. I know. I know. I know. I know, it is painful. Very painful. Very, very painful. I might go for a pixie next. I feel like that could be a good idea. I feel like that could be a good idea. A little wee pixie. I feel like that could be fun. Possibly. He's not in pain. Dude. Dude, stop. Dude. Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean he's in pain? He's not in pain. Ah. But yeah, that's a damage over time cheat. She's trying to mass triage him. But there is nothing that can be mass triage because he doesn't have a dot because we're not hitting him. But it triggers for like when you cast a sprite or something, it'll trigger that, which is weird. But that's just a quirk of the game, which is interesting. Very interesting. Right, we are first again, I think. Yeah, we're first again. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Right, hopefully, she can end herself. Maybe. Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion. Perhaps ending yourself, Sylvia, would be a good idea. You know? I think you need a rest. You deserve the rest. You deserve a rest, Sylvia. Do you guys think that Sylvia deserves a rest right now? Because I think she does. I think she does. Relatable. I think she deserves a rest, okay? She needs to take a break from the fight for a little bit, so Malistaire can deal with us himself, you know? He needs to teach us discipline and stuff, or whatever. And hit us with a few of his spells. Thank you, Pet. Appreciate it. Appreciate the unicorn there. Much appreciated. Honestly, this pet is one of my favorite pets I've ever made. Waffles is so cool. I love Waffles. He's amazing. He is a good boy. A very good boy. Very, very good boy. Charms? I'll take those. Charms? We don't have any of those. Right. Myth Shield. Life and Death. Nice. I don't even do pets, and I feel like it's too late now. And gardening is the worst thing in this game. Gardening is easy. Gardening is very easy because it's very, like, you only need to check them once at every single stage. A lot of people don't understand how gardening works. My love, I can't hold on any longer. This is so good. Thank you, Sylvia. Take a break. You deserve it. You deserve it. You've done well, Sylvia. But couch potato, yeah. Couch potatoes are great. But yeah, really, lots of people don't understand how gardening is calculated. Basically, every time you go into a house, your house basically updates with your garden. So, if you don't go to your house for however long it takes from one stage to another, your plants will, as soon as you get to the house, will instantly become the next stage. Because it's built on a timer, but it doesn't tick down until you go there. So it doesn't actually register that it, or update, so you don't need to do any needs or stuff as much if you just go there when it needs to go to the next stage. Which is interesting, and a lot of people don't understand that. So you don't actually have to go and check your garden every single day. Unless you go into that house. Basically, the only time you need to check your plants is if you go into your house that has plants. That is the only time that you have to check your plants. If you're not going into the house and you have plants there, don't check them because they'll be fine. Because it only updates when someone is there. So, yeah. Let's just show. Hi Dylan, welcome! Got back from a concert. Exciting. Very exciting. Couch potato is better than evil magma peas. I do evil magma peas personally, but both are valid options. Both are very valid options. That did so much. Holy moly. Ouch. 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 I'm gonna have to heal next. If I can. If I have pips for it. This is about to mana burn me to a non-existence. Yikes. Dylan back from his One Direction concert. Oh my gosh, Dylan seeing One Direction live in concert. That's so cool. That's so cool. Anything but that band. Oh my gosh. Fair enough. How was the concert though? Was it good? Was it good? Hit count. Oh my gosh, no thank you. Please don't hit count me, sir. No, no, no. That's illegal. That's illegal in 50 states of the spiral. Really good. That is amazing to hear. Absolutely amazing to hear. We're just doing Malastare. We were doing crafting and then I got bored of crafting, so we did Malastare instead. So, yeah. Because we just vibe here until he kills himself, which is great. In game, obviously. In game. He will destroy himself in game. Yeah. You're going to your first concert next month. Kind of hype. Nice, nice, nice. I hope it is exciting and very cool and good. Those are adjectives I use to describe it. But yeah. Unfortunately, he's got a Guardian Spirit on him, which sucks. Means he's going to come back alive after he kills himself. Sylvia has put in plot armor for Malastare. Malastare's plot armor is Guardian Spirit, cast by Sylvia Drake. That was so many weaknesses. I have to say, mass sacrifice in this one is the most OP spell ever. In this fight. It is just crazy OP. Crazy OP. All of that heal for no health. It's great. It's great. Not the worst thing ever, but I ain't farming it for spellments. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm mainly doing it for Azoth. I don't really care about spellments. I have other ways to get spellments. But, yeah. Mainly for Azoth is what I'm farming this for. And it's the easiest one of, in my opinion, of them all to do. Because it's just shielding and healing a whole bunch. Which isn't hard. This is about the longest fight you've ever been in. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We've actually had pretty good luck in this one. We've had pretty good luck in this one. Not gonna lie. When we first did it, it was like nearly 2 hours. Because it was a little bit, it was a little bit more RNG focused on when Sylvia would actually destroy herself. I think she does it after about 4 rounds now. Whereas it was complete RNG when she used to do it. So, yeah. You still have a skeleton key if you want to do Stone Lady. We might do that after stream, Rose. Because I feel like this will be probably the end of the stream after this. Because, what, we've been live for nearly 2 hours now. Nearly 2 hours. So, yeah. I think we've done a lot this stream, which is good. Which is cool and good. Oh, we're stunned anyway. Let's just pass. But, yeah. You opened Malastare's Saga pack the other day and managed to get Wraith to tier 2 and Skeletal Pirate to tier 3, Dark Sprite to tier 3. Wow, Dylan spending some crowns. How are the drop rates of them? Like, how is the drop rates of the spell elements in those packs? Are they good? Or is it bad? Because I'm not going to open them because I feel like it's stupid. But I just want to know, is it like decent or is it pretty trash? Bum 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 bum. It drops only spell elements, but the majority you get is your own score. Fair. That's not too bad. That's not too bad then. That's not too bad. Right. Kisma. Uh-oh. Who's this on? It's on me. I'm glad I'm taking the brunt of the damage. Simply because my pet can just heal me back up to full in like 3 rounds, which is great. You're getting 12 death spell elements every pack. That's actually pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Sylvia cannot bear to see her love and pain. Understandable. Have a nice day. Understandable. Have a nice day. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Right, kablam. Lovely. Get that. Get that damage on Dux. Yeah. Destroy him. Just kidding. Don't destroy him. He's being really cool and good. He's being really cool and good. Don't destroy him, please. Everyone who opened up on YouTube and Twitch managed to get there. Opened it up on YouTube and Twitch managed to get to tier 3 with the Archon spells. Interesting. Interesting. So it's actually decent to get spell elements, is what you're saying. What you're saying is it's a very good way to get spell elements. Understandable. Understandable. I'm still not doing it, but that's interesting. I'm not doing it, but that's interesting. So I'm not spending rounds just for spell elements anymore. There's no point doing that. There's literally no point doing that anymore. Because I'm going to get all of them through my storm anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to have any in the short term, but in the long term, theoretically, I'll have all of them, so it's fine. The only spell element pack that I believe is worth it. I think the one that you can get for like $2 is worth it, because that's just lore spells now, which is good. That's good. Is everybody trying to get auto modded today? Is that what we're doing? Are we trying to test the auto mod to see what random things it will let through? I feel like that's what we're trying to do today. We've been here for 30 minutes. Yes, I said it's not efficient, but it is easy. It's just time. It's just time. She's gonna kill herself after this round, I think, from memory. It's a roundabout now. Bum. I didn't say it was the fastest way to get Azoth. I just said it is the most efficient way. Or the easiest way to get Azoth, because you don't have to do much. Yeah. I don't know why auto mod blocked the clock emoji with the skull, but okay. I think it's because it's technically emoji spam, which YouTube doesn't like, but heh. I could literally do all this all day. It's so zombie brained. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like me and Rose, we might just start farming this off stream. No, hasn't he suffered enough? Maybe. Maybe he has. But maybe he hasn't. Have you ever thought of that? No, don't heal him. Oh my gosh, we didn't even hit him. Dude, what the heck? Tragic. The gold key boss in easier. In Aquila is easier. True. True, it is. It is. But you also need to get gold keys. So, yeah. You also need gold keys. Whereas this is easy reagents to get. The onyx you buy. And then the lava lilies and lava flower thingy-mabobs, they're super easy to get in Dragon Spire. You can get enough to, like, sustain this pretty quickly. But, yeah. You have over 10. Nice. The issue now is that gold skeleton keys are very hard to get nowadays. Because they've changed how you get them. Which sucks. It really sucks. Because, like, you can't just farm Darkmoor for gold keys anymore because they don't drop them, which is stupid. But yeah, just wait until they release a skeleton key pack. You get stone and wooden keys, which they're phasing out, with a chance to get a gold key. That'll be like the super epic mega rare reward. 100% it's gonna happen, trust me. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, for sure. For sure gonna happen. Where do you even get the gold key recipe? I've looked all over for it. I can't find where you get it. Or like where you can craft it. Is it from the guild house? That's the only place that I can think of that it is. Mastery agents for an unfun boss fight, or rare gold key for an unfun boss fight. The Beastman crafting vendor. I looked there and he didn't have it. Maybe I'm just dumb and didn't see it, but I looked there and he did not have it. I swear he did not have it. I swear. But yeah, you need moonstones or the decathlon runes to craft gold keys now. Which is cool, you can craft them. But it's not cool because you need to do... I also feel like they've changed the drop rates of moonstones on the plants for Beast Moon as well. I feel like they've changed the drop rates for it, and you don't get moonstones at all on the school-specific ones, which sucks, and you can only get it on the spirit ones. Because I had some planted, and I didn't get any. Out of all of them, I didn't get any. Just pass. Just pass, honestly. I can sustain us. I've got plenty of cards. Plenty of heals. That's where you found it? There. Okay. I tried to look there because I saw that it was Beast Moon stuff. But, I didn't see it. I couldn't find it. I'll have a look after we've done this. Whenever we finish this. Oh my gosh, Sylvia is alive for a long time this time. Yikes. Sylvia, you can take a rest. You can take a rest. You've done enough damage. You've healed them once today. We need you to stop. We need you to simply stop. Please. Please just stop. Please stop. Please stop. Just stop. Just stop. It may be under a different vendor now because of the recent patch. Interesting. I thought I looked there, but maybe I didn't. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll see. I'll go and have a look after we finish this fight. Whenever we finish this fight. But yeah. I have to say, I feel like this is the easiest one to do. It just takes a long time. I stand by this is the easiest of the fights to do. It just takes a long time. Crocopatra is also pretty easy because it's just the same Crocopatra that we had earlier, except slightly harder. But like, if you want just brain dead gameplay where you can pass half the time, this is kind of it. She's just healed back up to full, basically. This is fun. This is terrible. This is where Doom and Gloom comes in handy. We have had bad luck on this fight, that is for sure. Very bad luck. Very, very bad luck. You've been doing Crocopatra, fair. You're about to have a heart attack. That's okay. It's slightly unlucky. Slightly unlucky. But this is definitely the most brain dead way to do this. 100% the most brain dead way to actually achieve this fight. Bum 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 bum. Here's nearly back to full health though, which is great. Very cool and good. Very cool and good. Can she just die already? Holy moly. I thought they were fixing this to make her die after like 4 rounds or something. IDKY Malister is casting Snack Attack, probably because he wants up to anyone else, probably. You know what would be really funny with Snack Attack, just in this one instance, is if it swapped my negative charm for his negative charm. I feel like that would be the ultimate funniest thing. Instead of just pushing a charm to us, I feel like it would be really funny if it was simply like it swaps the charms. So like you have just for this fight in particular, because I feel like that would be such a funny thing to have, because it gives us so many -100s that he can simply like swap it back to that. I think that would be funny if it did that, but that's not how it works. But I feel like that would be funny. That would be really funny. No doubt if that's actually how the spell would work, they wouldn't add it into his deck, but I feel like that would be funny. You get a weakness, I get a weakness. Everyone gets a weakness, exactly. Can you end yourself, please, Sylvia? I think it's about time. Oh my gosh, she does not want to end herself. This is tragic. Why is she not dying? Ah! Sylvia does not want to die. Sylvia is very strong-willed this time. Very, very strong-willed. Very, very strong-willed. I have to say, I'm very angry that she healed him back up so much. That is not cool or good. Oh, here's the reindeer knight that we have not seen yet from her. Lovely. So many shields. Oh my gosh. So many shields, jeez. All the ice shields. All the ice shields. Everyone gets an ice shield. Amazing. Right. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Kablam. 1, 2, 3. In 5+ rounds. What's happening in 5+ rounds? Are you exploding in 5+ rounds? Dux knows inside information. Sylvia is going away in 5+ rounds. That's crazy. Dux, how did you know? How did you know this, Dux? Are you counting? Are you round counting? Boom. Oh my gosh. In 5+ rounds, boom. That's when we're winning, apparently, in 5+ rounds. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Just you wait, guys. Just you wait. It's amazing. I bet you cannot wait for 5+ rounds. Boom. You don't know? Oh no. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, when is she disappearing? When is Sylvia disappearing? Like, seriously. Come on, Sylvia. You can do it. I believe in you. You've screwed up this fight enough. With her shields and heals. SMH, my head. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have to say, if you're farming spell elements, this is not worth it. This is definitely not worth farming spell elements. I just like it because it's probably one of the easiest ones to farm. Because it doesn't take many reagents that are particularly hard to get. And technically, all you have to do is just sit here and not die. Which is not hard. But I wouldn't farm it for anything in particular. I wouldn't farm it for spell elements. There's a better way of getting spell elements. So, yeah. Just so you're very aware. There are better ways of getting spell elements than this, and I would not recommend doing this just for spell elements. Not a good idea. Take a shot every 10 rounds. That's one way to get drunk. Very quickly. Welcome to the child-friendly game where we encourage fictional ex-wives to kill themselves for your ultimate benefit. Yeah. Exactly. And technically, is it ex-wife? Because technically they didn't get unmarried. They just simply... She just simply died. You know? About to AFK this? Yeah. I mean, it's the perfect fight to AFK, because eventually he'll die. He doesn't do, like, ridiculous amounts of damage. As long as you've got someone healing, it's not hard. Really. The X stands for expired. Fair. Fair point. Understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. Very fair point. Right. Bum, 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 bum. You're gonna go walk your fish. Fair. Enjoy your fish walk. Enjoy your fish walk. Hope it is great. Hope it is great and cool. But yeah, what do we want to talk about, chat, while we're just vibing here for the next 5 million years, apparently. We've been very unlucky, I'll make that very clear. We've been very unlucky this fight. Usually she goes away before this. So, yeah. She is long past her expiration date in this fight. I know, she sure is. She's been summoned for like 20 rounds at this point. And she hasn't died again. Unless it's broken and she only can die twice now. Which would be very upsetting. And I highly doubt that that's the case. Because that doesn't make any sense. She just simply refuses to die. It's just the simple refusal that does it for me. It is true, you check the label. Fair. Fair. Just checking the label. Checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. Bum, 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 bum. Merry crisis. Yup. Having a crisis right now. That's for sure. Having big crisis now. Many crises. Many crisisae. Crises. How do you... What is the plural of crisis? How would you have multiple crises? Crisi? Crises? What is the correct word for that? What is the correct word for that? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what the square root of 555 is, times by the amount of rounds that Sylvia has been alive, subtracted by the amount of rounds that she's been dead? And then what probability is that of actually happening? That's my question for all of you. Yay! Finally! Finally! Oh my gosh. Die. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. She is so overdue for dying that Death is wondering if he created another loophole. Exactly. It's my will to live, and it's at 0. Wow. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. Finally, she's down. Yes, it is great. It is great. Now we wait a few rounds until Malistaire decides that he can no longer live with himself. I'm actually very mad that she managed to heal him. That's very frustrating in my opinion. Very, very frustrating. Oh. Hello. That was quick. I wasn't expecting you to do that so quickly, dude. Jeez. Usually you wait a few rounds for that. I'm not gonna oh my gosh, hello. Are you guys good? Are you guys good? Do you guys need a heal? Do you need me to heal you? I think they need me to heal you. Yikes. Yeah, that's not cool. What the heck? Why did he do so much damage? Probably had like 500 blades that he was sitting on. Also because we haven't actually been dark pacting and stuff either. We haven't been weaknessing him as much. We've ran out of weaknesses waiting for Sylvia to die. SMH. Sylvia dying. 11 out of 10 would recommend. Exactly. Exactly. Sylvia dying is honestly the... Dude, she's been gone for 5 seconds. You're already missing your wife? Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes. Imagine missing your wife that much that you bring her back right after she has died. Kinda cringe, not going to lie. Go to couples therapy? Honestly, that's what they need to do. They do need to go to couples therapy, not gonna lie. I know your death, but please get a life. He did. It's called Sylvia. His wife is Life. And he got one, so... yeah. It's how it works, obviously. Maybe you should die quickly this time. You're about to explode into a billion pieces and feed them to a gobbler. Secretly, this is my way to torture people. I say, this fight will be so fun, and then I take them here, and it is not fun. But technically, I'm not lying. It is a fight where you don't have to do much. So, yeah. This is secretly my, torture. Yeah. Sylvia don't count in this case. Yeah. Sylvia, perhaps death isn't a good option for you. Is that possible? Is that possible for you? To perhaps see death as an option? That gobbler gonna throw up and do 680 to 740 death damage. Yup. Yup. Double Pigsy. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Crazy double Pigsy right here. Bum bum ba-ba-da-bup, ba-ba-da-bup. Right. Right. Let's see. Do you need heal? You do. Enjoy heal. Enjoy a heal. I'll heal Paul afterwards. As long as Sylvia and I are together, nothing can stop us. Interesting. Interesting. Please go to the astral plane, Mount Olympus or Tartarus and stay there. Exactly. Exactly. They just need to go there. One round. Oh my gosh. He's using advanced technology on me. This is terrible. How dare he? How dare he? This advanced technology sunbird. What is he trying to do to me? He's trying to kill me or something. How dare he? Apparently, guys, get this. Imagine if Sylvia couldn't bear to see her husband in pain. Imagine. Imagine. Like, wouldn't that be crazy if she couldn't bear to see him in pain anymore? Like, that would be kind of crazy, dude. Imagine. Imagine if she said that as well. Like, that would be crazy. He's using spell-limited sunbird. I know, these artificially augmented sunbirds. I don't know about them. I don't know about this. He's using performing-enhancing drugs. No, hasn't he suffered enough? Why is this healing him now? I don't like this. Perhaps not jujuing would be a good idea. Because apparently it heals him, which is interesting. I don't understand that. But that's a thing. That's a thing. Imagine if she couldn't hold on any longer. Imagine. Imagine how cool that would be. Oh, he fled. He went bye-bye. He went bye-bye. He rage quit. Dux has rage quit. He's like, Brent, what have you dragged me into? This is terrible. This is terrible. I didn't really... I feel like Juju was not meant to trigger that, but I feel like because it does damage, it's thus technically counted as a damage spell against Malistair. This is literally the funniest outcome. I'm sorry. I love this. I think it's funny. I like this fight because it's just so ridiculous. Yes, it takes a while, but it's just the most ridiculous way to fight someone. Ever. That, in my opinion, is funny. Oh, he's back again. Mans is back. Mans is back for more. Welcome back. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Instead of shaking, I'm laughing. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like it's comedical. It's comedy. Comedy. It's just such a ridiculous fight. It's funny, but I get like 3 hours to myself a day, and I've been doing this. I'm so sorry. If you want to leave, you can. You can if you want. I won't hold it against you. But yeah, we've had actually pretty bad luck during this fight. I'll give you that. She usually leaves a lot quicker than she has been. You're rebuilding this Juju deck? Okay, that's fine. You'll just have a fire dragon when you come back in, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure you'll survive. I'm sure you'll survive. How long have we been doing this now? For about an hour. Just under an hour. Like 50 something minutes. Yeah, 54 minutes is this fight. This is officially coming on to one of the longest fights I've ever had in this game, which is pretty cool. This is great. We're just breaking the record for longest fight in game. It's 100% what we're doing. Definitely what we're doing. Long enough for you to grow 4 inches taller? Imagine. Imagine. Do you remember that one Medulla run though? I forget every Medulla run after I finished it. That's just how it is. Longest fight that is an actual strat? True. True, true, true. True. The fact that this is a viable way to do this fight is just the most ridiculous part about it to me. Like, that to me is just the most absolutely ridiculous part. 100% that this is a viable way to kill a boss. Is it fast? No. But does it work? You bet it does, eventually. Eventually. Could you also carry Doom Ducks? Could you pack a Doom in case she starts healing again? Because she just refuses to die, apparently. Fire. Flip. It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry. If not, that's okay. Oh, he's already doing it. He's already doing it. Oopsies. This is fine. This is fine. It's just a fire dragon. It's not gonna hurt. It hurts a little bit, but not much. Not much. I'll see you guys. It was fun. If you'd rather stub your toe, that's fine. Bye. Thank you for stopping by for a bit. Right. This is just so ridiculous. I don't actually know how. I guess the way that you're meant to do this fight is wait until Sylvia dies and then start hitting Malistaire. And while she's here, you kind of just spam traps. That's kind of how I feel like you're meant to do this. I feel like that's kind of the way that it's meant to be done. But also at the same time, you've got so many, depending on how long it takes her to get out of here, you've got so many single hits. 0 mana. Oh my gosh. This stream should be titled "I brought people into my my pit of despair, and this is how it went." Enjoy the triple fire dragon. keyword, eventually. Yeah, eventually is the keyword here. But I mean, like, if you're meant to do it the proper way, imagine if she doesn't die for so long and you've just got 100 million minus 100s on you. Like, that's pretty... That doesn't make sense to me. Oh my gosh, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, it was only one fire dragon. That's not too bad. Sylvia, can you perhaps depart? Can you please depart real fast? Just a suggestion. A quick old departation. Just a quick wee departation would be cool and good. Uh-oh, Reindeer Knight, hello. That was funnish. It's even funner when it takes less time and the boss actually dies. 100% guaranteed. I mean, the whole fight, like, even if you're doing it the legit way, is just waiting for Sylvia to die. Like, that's all it is, really. Like, that's 100% all it is. You're just waiting for Sylvia to die. Because as long as Sylvia is around, you're kind of screwed. And that's just how it works. He's not in pain. Dude, just stop, okay? He's not in pain, okay? I promise. I promise you he's not in pain. The other option that you could possibly do is as soon as Sylvia leaves, the hitter flees. And because it's just traps up until that point, they can then come back and hit. Perhaps that's a better way to do it, because then they don't have the minus 100. And they can still, like, hit at the same time. Maybe. Is that a valid strategy? I don't know. I have no clue at all. But I feel like it could be. He's not in pain! Oh my gosh. Sylvia, if you can't bear it, just go. Just go. That's all I'm asking of you today. On this fine day. If you can't bear to see him in pain, someone tell a story. Yeah, I don't have any stories, unfortunately. You're gonna take a nap? I'm gonna bake a cake. Imagine if I baked a cake right now while doing this fight. Need bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a little wizard. His name was Pilgrim Boy. He jumped one day and he fell out of the boat. It was very tragic and sad. But then one day he climbed back into the boat. He jumped. Yep, he jumped. This is a dark story. It is. It took a turn for the worst. And then one day he came back into the boat and he sailed away happily ever after. The end. Long live Pilgrim Boy. Did you like my story? I think it was a cool story. You're asleep? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. How can you type while you're asleep? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, dude. Imagine. Imagine typing while asleep. You're a professional sleeper. You're so professional you can type while you're asleep. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Imagine. Imagine. That's insane. I can sing in my sleep. Why not type? I scream in my sleep. So that's a thing. That's a thing, that's for sure. Is that a professional sleeping thing? Or is that just weird? Because, I don't know. Probably a professional sleeping thing. That's good to know. That's really good to know, actually. We do have a Doom up, so this isn't going to do crazy amounts, but I'm kind of okay with that. Sylvia, just frickin' die. Oh my gosh. Please. What if Sylvia just died? Imagine. Imagine. Imagine Sylvia just dying right now. Crazy, right? The other option you could do, I guess, is you have, like, 2 wizards trapping, or 3 wizards trapping, and 1 wizard just casting cleanse on the last wizard every single round. That could be another way to do this, if you wanted to go quickly. And then they just do an AoE. Finally! Oh my gosh, took you long enough. Perish, mortal. Thank you so much for finally dying. Holy moly, that took forever. That took so long. Can you fathom the pain of our parting? No, I cannot. I'm sorry. I simply can't. I simply cannot. Uh-oh. Rosa's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is where Juju is not great. I mean, not Juju. Doom is not great. My train of thought is I'm gonna leave and get some questing in. And first boss when I start quest, just put 6 tower shields and minus 50% incoming. Yikes. 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 Dude, death cannot part us for long. Honestly, you're not saying. That was like 5 seconds. Do you want to just flee and come back, Rose? It'll probably be quicker than me trying to heal you. I'm not gonna lie. It'll probably be quicker. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. She's back. Amazing. Oh my gosh, look, you're so close to us now. There's not an ungodly gap between us. This is so cool. I bring Brace this time. Nice. Brace is cool. It gets funny when you're not involved. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. The funny thing is, this is a valid strategy. That's the funniest thing about this all. Like, this is the valid strategy. And to me, that's the most ridiculous part. Why is it a valid strategy? I don't know. But it's interesting. He's not in pain, I swear. Oh my gosh. Can you just explode? Please, Sylvia, can you just poof yourself real quick? Please. You could have got the Dragoon helm in that time. I doubt that, but... you know. You know, it's a valid point. He's not in pain. I swear. I swear he's not in pain. I've never seen this man's in pain in my whole life. It's just not how it works. 100% not how it works. This man's is crazy. Brace. Oh my gosh, he's not in pain. Stop. Stop. Fizzle. Get wrecked, loser. Get wrecked. Ha 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 ha. Imagine if Fizzle. Imagine if Fizzle. Imagine. Crazy. Crazy, right? Who would have thought? Right. How many do I have? I have 32. 32! 33 minus 100s on me. This has been over... This fight has lasted for over 33 rounds now. I've cast, what, 2 things that take that off, so it's 35 rounds of just Malistair and Sylvia being up together. Oh my gosh. It's probably slightly less because there's been a couple rounds where it's happened twice, but you know. Should I come in and try and clear them all? It's probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Bum 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 bum. Pixie, really? 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 Really, Sylvia? Really? You're gonna Pixie and crit at the same time? Tragic. I feel like they've made this a lot harder to do. Because I feel like the last time we did this, it was not this painful. I feel like they've nerfed this strategy a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidgen. You know what would be really funny? Is if Rose carried Smokescreen. And she just, like, cast Smokescreen every round. And then they could have a higher chance of fizzling every round. That would be funny. That would be funny. Because then, theoretically, we'd have less casting animations to sit through as well. Because they would fizzle a little bit more. Interesting. Charms. I'll take those. Will you, though? Will you really take those? Will you take charms? I don't know about that one, Chief. Thank you for shield. Appreciate it. Appreciate it muchly. Sylvia, please. I'm getting sick of this fight now. I'm getting a bit sick of this now. Just a little bit sick of this fight. I think they've changed it a little bit. Because it used to be a little bit easier. She wouldn't live for this long. And also she would not cast this many heals. Let's just do this. This is what, number 37? Number 37 or something. Weakness number 37. Welcome to weakness. I thought there was a set number of rounds she lived. I thought so too. And I thought that that's what they changed it to because I think it was bugged before where it wasn't. And then they changed it. But apparently they didn't change it. Apparently. Apparently. She died so quickly the first time. And then the other thing is, Malistaire has just summoned her back way too quickly. I love seeing that my team for Catacombs does not know what they're doing. Yikes. That sucks. I hate when that happens. It makes everything so much slower. When that happens, when the team does not know what they're doing. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna flee soon. Because I actually need to finish stream. Soon. What if you didn't? Imagine. Imagine. What if Malistaire just didn't? Did he think of that? Did he think of that? Okay, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yikes. I feel like they've fixed this a little bit. Or we're just getting super unlucky. Yeah. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Malistaire can win this one. He can win. He can win. I will admit defeat. I will admit defeat this time. He has bested me. He has bested me. He has bested me, that's for sure. Possible, yes. But do I have the brain power to sit there any longer? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, I was gonna check Beastman real quick. Real quickly. Why did everyone just blade on the trash piles? Because some people like to blade on the trash piles. Oh, it is there. Okay. Interesting. Harmonious balance and hunters. That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad of a recipe. If we all hit, they would be dead. The max storm just fizzled. Yikes. Interesting. That's not actually too bad, that recipe. A lot of hunters moonstones. Yeah. But the beast moon seeds spit them out like crazy. I must have gone into the recipe shop and not the crafting, because I'm an idiot. So, yeah. I can actually craft a few more of these. What is the one that I'm wearing at the moment? Is it the Deathly? No, it must be the Ghastly. Yeah. And I think it's the Pluto one. That is like the top tier. Yeah. So I could actually craft this right now. And like upgrade my stitch a little bit. I kind of want to do that just for fun. Should I do that, chat? Should I upgrade my stitch a little bit? What is even different about it? I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to flex. It's very important to me. So basically, all that changes is it just becomes a lot more gold. I feel like I have to. Do it? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I just have to unstitch this first. I feel like I have to. Because I need to flex my crafting. I feel like the last, like, what, 3 stitches that I've done have all had a, like, crafting requirement to it. And I feel like I have to keep that now. You know, last time it was my wand. This time it's the robe. Unstitch, yes. Okay. And now we go back to Beast Moon. Back to Beast Moon. Flex the gold. I will flex the gold. Where do we craft it? Is it here? Oh. Is it at our house? It must be at our house. How long has it been in Croc still not graphically updated? They won't be doing that for a while, I can tell you that. I can tell you that for sure. Okay. Pluto. Where are you? Pluto Beast Moon Plate. So, we go from... What is the difference between them? What is actually the difference? I guess it's just a lot more gold. And there's also a thing down here. Kinda. Hold up. I'm gonna figure out what the difference is between them. There's not a crazy difference between them. That's for sure. But this is the last of the tier, so I have to craft it, right? That's how it works. Pluto. Boom. Lovely. Let's quickly go stitch that. What is the difference between them? So basically, the armor plates are now gold. And... there's gold bits down the bottom, down here. And also the arms are a little bit more gold. No, they're not. It's just the armor plates. And the side bits. It's just ever so slightly more gold. That's it. That's all it is. Kid says, I'll do pot feint, then doesn't pot feint. Oh my gosh. Imagine. I have actually heard that item card potent feint and regular potent feint aren't stacking at the moment. I have heard that. Choose appearance. Pluto. Choose stats. Merciless. Create. Yes. Boom. Let me just create a gear set for this. Main. Up. 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 Boom. Lovely. Right, what does it look like? What does it look like on me? Ooh, that's shiny. That's shiny. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. Dude, I got that gold drip. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also, I don't think it had the death icon on the back last time either. So, yeah, that's a top tier. That's a top tier death robe. Very cool. Very, very cool. I think it fits well. I think it fits quite well. Nice. Wish those boots were with gold. I can probably add some more gold into them. Hold up. Because I can dye them. It would look a little bit better with the boots being a bit gold. That's one of your favorite ones as well. I've been wanting to use this one for so long. Like, for so long. I've had it since Celestia. And I've been wanting to use it since then. And I just haven't found a way to use it yet. I could do that. Or I could do... What does this side do? Does that one. So if I do black. It's not gold enough. It's not goldy enough. This is more goldy. I feel like that would be too gold though, is it? Is that too gold? Is that too much gold? Because this isn't gold. That is yellow. And it doesn't match, really. It doesn't match. The yellow doesn't match. I feel like it would have to be that way. I feel like it could work. I feel like that works. I feel like that works. Yeah. Also, there's a little bit of gold at the bottom of this wand here as well, which is kind of nice. I feel like that works. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Very cool. I love the hat as well. Basically, I've wanted to use this wand and this hat for so long. And I just have not had a way to, like, combine it into a stitch. And I finally made it work. So yeah. That is what spawned this stitch. This absolutely beautiful stitch. I really like this stitch. I think it's one of my favorite ones. I think it's really one of my favorite stitches that I've done in a wee while. Not gonna lie. It's definitely cool. Definitely very cool. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Very cool. Anyway, that is where we're going to end off for today. I don't know how much I'm going to be streaming this week again coming up. I apologize for that. I may be doing a late stream tomorrow. Not sure though. But yeah, it'll be kind of playing it by ear. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching for 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours. Love to see it. But yeah, that is all. Thank you for watching. And as always, remember to craft outside the box.